This episode is, as always, done on the insane difficulty with no death. Everything is in the description, ways to support me. I've got a Discord, Twitter, Twitch, links to directly support. There's a playlist for all of the missions. Alright guys, welcome to Mission Sinister Spear. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Alright, this one, pretty fun mission. Actually have a few tips and tricks for this one that made things a ton easier. In fact, this only took me two takes. Once I figured out what was going on, 2 takes, and also made a few mistakes in here. 2 takes, few mistakes. Poet didn't know it, and we are ready to go. So I'm going to initially do a long push with an empower, getting this sniper as close to the hill as humanly possible. It's the same with the scout, getting them both as far to the hill as possible. That means I'm using sprint and all of that stuff to close the gap and powers. The reason I'm doing that is there is a boom shot directly ahead. That's right, spoilers, there is a boom shot directly ahead. But wait, there's more. There's 2 boom shots. So this means we got a situation, because I thought, oh, it's okay, it's a boom shot, we'll deal with it later. These things basically walk to the hill and can lob both hills instantly. So you have to deal with these boom shots fast and quick. And I managed to do that. But I even messed up. I could have done it smoother. So what I decided to do was initially get the scout in the hill and cloak her up. So she's going to push in the hill and she's going to cloak up. Now bear in mind, you want your scout for this mission, definitely. And you want a scout that has nimble, that allows you to pick up objects for basically 1 less point, because you're going to be picking up a lot of stuff. Now the sniper's in a good position here to fire off some shots. And I begin to fire off some shots. Now what I could have done is I could have concussed it, because then it can't move. But we landed 2 big shots. I'm going to push Stotty to the right hand side. I'm going to push everybody up. And that's kind of the first move. You're going to get 1 move here just to kind of figure out what's going on, how you need to deal with it. Etc, etc. So this boom shot's going to climb down here, kind of get stuck in this hole. No one's in the hill at the moment. There's just 1 in the hill, and we're going to use lock and load. So there's going to be a combination here that's happening. I'm going to lock and load so the sniper that's in a good position gets 50% extra damage. And it's obviously going to give her a free reload. It's going to give everyone 50% damage. That's step 1. Then I'm going to use concussion shot. Now what I should have done right now is the one that is concussed means it cannot act during its next turn. So these shots that I'm laying down onto this boom shot probably should have gone onto this other one. Instead, I saw that, oh, maybe I can just kill it and finish it, and I was like, well, I should just finish it whilst I can. But what I probably should have done is concussed it and fired the shots on the other one. And then killed that one. But it kind of works out similar, because in a way I kind of concuss it now. So what I do is I throw a grenade to interrupt, and I hide myself behind this wall. I'm going to hide Stotty in the hill behind the wall. That means I've got 2 points coming in. He's going to walk into that grenade, and he doesn't really have an object to kind of shoot. And there's going to be some wretches dropped off, all that kind of good stuff that you've got to deal with. There's going to be more and more wretches dropped off behind us. So obviously what you want to try to do is get both boom shots down as fast as you can, and utilize the scout's ability to nimble and your sniper's ability to deal damage from afar. That's kind of the plan. So I can just about flick this grenade with Stotty and his UIR gear, which gives extra radius, to kill all of these wretches. Unfortunately, for some reason, it just didn't kill all of them. It should have done, but it didn't. So I kind of pushed him up and overwatched. So just be more patient when you throw your grenades. Definitely confirm that all 3 are in that area. Now, the scout can come out of the circle. She can cloak, which gives her an extra point. And she can dip back in the circle, and she's safe. Now my sniper can actually begin to unleash onto the boom shot, missing a few shots, And I'm like, okay, I'm going to empower you because we kind of need to get this boom shot down in this turn. So I'm going to fire away. I got a nice big crit. And I'm not sure I can risk the next shot. If I miss, I'm going to be stuck out in the open. So what I did is I played it safe and backed off and just ended my turn. Because, you know, Stotty's going to be safe behind the wall. The sniper's now safe, Gabe's safe, and the other scout is cloaked. So although it's walking up here, and it could kill you. You know, it's still risky, but all in all, I think we're okay. So you can see there he's missed that shot. Wretches are moving on up. And I did actually make a mistake here because... Well, I didn't really make a mistake, but it wasn't ideal. The wretches kind of went into the circle, which meant, you know, I don't actually get that point. So this time I'm a bit more patient with the grenade, and I'll watch and look, and I can kill both of them this time. So she's got 2 action points left, and we've still got a boom shot on the field. Now, the scout can head down whilst cloaked and pick up this boom shot, and that's going to give her an action point back because of nimble. Stotty can now... The reason I brought him down is when I looked at the odds, this is what it was. He was ever so slightly too much... He had too much health to die to a grenade. Now that Stotty's come down and weakened him up, he can die. And the reason I didn't use my mulcher with Stotty and I used the pistol was it was way more accurate, and I only needed to knock off a little bit of HP. Okay, good stuff. So now what I've gone ahead and done is run away, and the reason I've ran away is obviously I don't want to be in the way of that wretch. I'm going to get Stotty back into the circle, and I'm going to put my sniper in good position to sort of attack the next round. That's why I'm reloading her up. And Gabe's safe. He's just sat way at the back chilling. He doesn't need to capture anything. He's just been supportive from a safe distance. And again, I am going to give away a few points on this circle, but I felt like that was the smart play. To give up a few points to get control of these boomers, because once the boomers have gone, you're going to have them. You're going to be so much more powerful. Stotty can sit from in here. He can deal with anything that pushes him. He's got his back to the wall. He can grenade things. Your sniper is now in position to deal with these wretches. 96% chance. So I'm feeling pretty good about these shots. And yes, I could have boom shot these wretches. I could have done, but I figured I would just take the chance to snipe them. And if it works, it works. Now that I've got the boom shot, I can pick up this case. Again, getting an action point back because of nimble. And then I can now use that action point to get rid of these 2 wretches. Which means there's now nothing in the circle. Gabe is just kind of like moving up, dealing with a few things, because this wretch might have also got in the circle, so he moves up a tiny bit and then retreats, and it's, you know, it's looking good. Now that the battlefield's cleared, I push up a little bit more, and we've fully cleared the battlefield. And I think this was one of the reasons it was easy, was because we dealt with the boom shots really early, and we really used Empower and Nimble to get a lot of action points and clear it very fast. So I definitely recommend that as a combo. I didn't know about this. I could have hung around this area. There is a emergence hole that crops up. So what I did was, this is a pretty, I guess, lucky but interesting move. I pushed the scout up and empower her.
Support on hand.
The reason I'm empowering her gives her an extra point to tag a grenade. If you didn't know by now, tagging a grenade on an emergence hole kills it. Kind of like throwing a frag grenade in it on Gears of War, the original. And then she's got an action point left, which lets her pick up a boom shot, which gives her an action point back. And then she can sprint all the way to the hill. So really dealt with that pretty well. And I don't see anything else anywhere. So I pushed Gabe up. We got Gabe in the circle here. And I was like, what can I do? I'll bring the sniper down and just overwatch his back, this area, in case something comes. There's nothing near Stotty. And it's looking pretty good. So we've got some tickers coming in. Luckily these aren't wretches and these can't fly up ladders, so we're pretty safe. So the only thing here now is to survive this one turn, and we'll be done. So how do we survive it? I'm going to go in the circle and cloak. Can't die there. That's a pretty safe move. I'm going to run Gabe far out of there, and Stotty is going to go and pick up this crate that we forgot about. Well, not really forgot about. I'm just picking it up now that it's safe. And he's okay to now stand in the open because nothing's near him. And that's it. I've ran everybody away. Everybody's safe. I'm going to collect the 2 winning points, and we're out of there. So hopefully that helped. If it did, leave a comment and a like. We'll see you in the next video. As always, check the description for all of the useful links, ways to support me, ways to follow me. Thanks very much. We'll see you in the next one. I'll leave you with the little cutscene and the opening of the crates. Thanks very much. Peace.